Now the goal of this game is really simple. It's kind of like life. Eat or be eaten. That is your goal. So we're going to jump halfway through. We're going to go right into level 15, which is the kelp forest. And now I'm controlling my character by tilting the iPod Touch, trying to follow my way around. Watch out for enemies there. That spiky creature. I'm going to try to, I can save energy if I want to travel along with the currents. And I'm looking for things that are smaller than me that I can eat and gain energy and grow. Just got bitten there. And your goal is to protect your character and help it grow and evolve. The more things you eat, the stronger you get, the more you can evolve and add features for the next level. And that's your job. Again, it's kind of like life. I mean, the graphics are just incredible. The gameplay just feels so fluid, no pun intended. So that's a peek at Spore. Again, it just started shipping yesterday. So if you want to get it, you can go into the App Store and get it and run it on your iPod Touch or iPhone. All right, next up. A little higher on the evolutionary scale, a game from a great European developer, Gameloft. We're going to go into this game, and it's real soccer, or if you're in most of the civilized world, real football, 2009. This is a brand new game. It's just starting to ship today. So we can pick from all different teams. I'm a homeboy. I'm going to pick the U.S. Who should we play against? Any country. I'm going to take Italy. Some of you may know they won the World Cup in 2007. Thrilling victory over France. You can pick all different settings for the environment you want to play in. Pick your stadium. What color uniforms you want to be. And let's start the match. It's going to bring us into the stadium. It's all rendered in 3D. Just incredible. The teams are going to be invited onto the field. It uses actual team data to bring out the right players current with these teams. We're ready to go. Just tap the screen. Now what they've done here is really interesting. This game is originally designed for D-type player controls, but this is a touch screen, so they've overlaid those controls on top, plus added a bunch of control and gesture features that I can use. So I'm going to start my player. See, I can just turn the direction with this wheel. I'm going to start by passing, and that starts off my line. Watch this. I'm going to draw a little circle and do a 360 move. It's totally befuddled the defense. I'm going to hold down the A key and create strength on a kick. A little instant replay. I think Italy needs a new goalie. All right, last up. Here's a game you haven't seen yet. This is a game coming out later this year in November from EA. It's one of their tremendous franchises called Need for Speed, and this is a version that's brand new coming out later on for all platforms, including iPhone and iPod Touch at the same time. Need for Speed Undercover. In Undercover, your job is to transport a package across town, avoiding the authorities. You can pick your ride. Mustang Cobra. I'm a Porsche guy. I'll go for that Porsche. I can make my own adjustments to it, play with the suspension, play with the different wheel types till I get one I like. There we go. Play with my graphics and tune this thing up the way I want it. Let's get a little more of a race look. There we go. When I'm ready to go, we're going to go out onto the street. We're going to transport this package by way of entering a few street races. There's my car, just as we designed it just then. I'm going to be up against, who to pit me against? That Nissan GTR, Godzilla. Here we go. So now we take off. I'll let him get a little lead. He thinks he's doing great, but I have a nitro button. We're drifting on my turn. Yeah. Awesome. I'm stuck. There we go. In the real life, I get a do-over. So I may think I'm free. Kids, don't try this at home. And so that's Need for Speed Undercover, coming this fall, November, to iPod Touch and iPhone. Thanks, Steve.
All right. So, the new iPod Touch with the App Store built right in, all these other great features. It works with the new headphones we have coming out next month as well. And the battery life is just astounding. 36 hours of music and 6 hours of video, all on this really thin iPod Touch. And environmentally, the checklist looks a lot like the Nano. Arsenic-free glass, BFR-free, mercury-free, PVC-free, and again, with the stainless steel in the glass, highly recyclable enclosure. So we're really pleased with that. So the new iPod Touch, it's got millions of songs that you can buy for it, thousands of Hollywood movies, and now hundreds of games. This is the funnest iPod ever. And we think people are going to really love it. We've got it in 3 models. We've got an 8 gigabyte model for a new, much lower price of $229. We've got a 16 gig model for $299. That's double the memory for the same price as the old 8 gig used to be. And a 32 gigabyte for $399. And all 3 of these models are available starting today. Now, we've got an ad for the iPod Touch 2 that I'd love to show you. So let's run the ad. The iPod Touch is the best portable device for listening to music. It's clearly the best portable device for watching video. And now, you can make a pretty good argument it's the best portable device for playing games on, and a whole new class of games. So we're very excited about it. And this is the new iPod Touch for this holiday season. Now, I'd like to talk for a minute about the software on these devices. The new iPod Touch has a new version of software called 2.1. And you could see some of the new things that it could do. Well, what if you have the first generation iPod Touch? Well, you can get version 2.1 as well. If you've upgraded to 2.0, it's a free update to 2.1. If you haven't, it's $9.95 to update to 2.1 from a 1.x release. And these updates are available today. Just go to apple.com.